Relative to the previous planar representation, this view of the Sn2 reaction shows greater stereochemical detail. The top panel shows the same reactants, the nucleophile hydroxide and the electrophile methyl chloride. The electrophile is drawn in a three-dimensional representation, which will better illustrate the concepts of backside attack, inversion, and steric control. The middle panel represents the transition state of the reaction. This transient state correlates with the energy of activation and is neither starting material nor product, but something in between with partial bonds. As oxygen is forming a bond to carbon, the charge on oxygen is diminishing. Simultaneously, the bond between carbon and chlorine is breaking, and chlorine is developing charge. The reaction center, the carbon, never becomes charged. Bond breaking and bond making occur in a linear orientation. In the bottom panel, the reaction is complete and carbon is inverted. In motion, the backside approach by hydroxide causes the atoms in that area to move away. At the transition state, the bonding structure is a trigonal bipyramid with carbon and its bonds to hydrogen all in one plane. As the hydroxide continues its bond formation, chlorine continues to break away from the molecule, opening up space in this side of the molecule. The bonds to hydrogen collapse into this area, resulting in an inversion at carbon. Note how in this mechanism, the nucleophile must move into a space surrounded by the bonds to hydrogen. If the hydrogens are replaced by larger alkyl groups, this linear approach becomes much more crowded, and the Sn2 mechanism becomes less favorable. Thus, the Sn2 reaction is said to be under steric control.